Hello my lovelies, another month, another Bujo setup. This month's theme is going to be Gorgons, or rather one specific, very well-known Gorgon, Medusa. Last month I was feeling totally burnt out and not energized at all. I made my fawn theme for May, but I just didn't have enough energy to film and edit the setup. But if you want to see how it turned out, I posted the flip through short so you can check that out. For this theme, I went back to a lot of the neutral and earthy colors since they're my favorite. I also decided to experiment with some different lace ribbons, which was fun. Marker-wise, I was kind of all over the place. I started out coloring everything in, but of course I hate streaks, so I layered on the color penciled over it. But I still wasn't satisfied with that either, so halfway through I stopped fully coloring everything and just started outlining with color instead. You'll see what I mean later. Anyway, this cover page has our first Medusa drawing with a giant snake companion. As usual, my cover page drawing turned out to be my least liked one of the entire setup. Maybe I should start drawing my cover pages last because this literally always happens. So the first few pages I decided to make a bunch of Dutch doors. Some people also call them waterfall tabs, since once everything is cut out it kind of cascades like a waterfall, I guess? For each tab or edge I'm laying down a strip of lace. So I guess I have a few things to talk about since I didn't do a video last month. Part of the reason for that lack of videos was because I was burnt out, like I said. If you've been around a while, you know that I've been on the pursuit of following my creative dreams to become a full-time artist. Well, it turned out that was kind of sucking some life and enjoyment out of me. I was always tired, always stressed out, always thinking of how I could create something for income. And of course, that led me to not wanting to create anything at all because it just wasn't enjoyable anymore and it was always associated with money. I'd been falling down this hole for a while but refused to acknowledge it. I was afraid of feeling like a failure because I had a dream and by not following it anymore it would mean that I was a quitter or weak. Of course, that opinion was only my own. No one else thought that of me. So I stuck with it. I kept creating, kept working, kept stressing, kept trying to force creativity and motivation. Eventually, the voice in my head got loud enough for me to listen to it saying that this wasn't for me. Yes, I love art, but I didn't realize how much I didn't like being an entrepreneur. And if turning your passion into a job is robbing you of enjoying it, then it's time to rethink why you're doing it to begin with. My hobby was now becoming too involved with income and I hated that. So, long story short, I decided to switch paths. I'm not going to pursue a creative career anymore because I want to keep my hobby as enjoyable as possible and not stress about it. Job-wise, I just nailed down a job as a superintendent for a condo in my city. I just got the call like an hour ago, and this is also why this video is late. So next I need to start packing up my life to move, as this job comes with a free condo. And art-wise, I'm going to stick to just making my Bujo and artwork for me and sharing it with this community. I love this community and being a part of it, so that won't change. Alright, moving on. I made a goals page and a basic habit tracker with more lace. Nothing else to say about that. Next we have another Medusa, but more casual and modern. She likes to get dressed up to hit the town with her snake friend. Maybe she wears contacts now so she doesn't turn people to stone. Wait, or am I thinking of the basilisk from Harry Potter? Do you have to make eye contact with Medusa to be petrified, or was it just looking at her at all? I guess it doesn't matter since she's not real, so we'll say it's eye contact. And the fancy contacts she wears in this new reality are stone blocking, so everyone is safe. For now. The other side of the page is for monthly memories and highlights, since I haven't done that in a minute and it's a fun one. And already I have my new job and my new car to put into it, so that's great. This page is the first giant portrait ever? Well, actually, I made one for my succubus theme in a weekly, if you count that. But I'm starting to get a little better with faces, so I made 2 in this theme. The quote that's accompanying it says, "Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it." Which, yes, is a good quote, but also fitting because Medusa. She was supposed to be the most beautiful woman before Athena cursed her. Then no one could see her beauty due to becoming stone and all. Unfortunate. But I mean, what was Medusa doing messing with a sexy water god anyway? Foolish. Once I started coloring this in, I regretted it. but I'd already started, so I had to finish it. It's not like it's terrible, I just feel like it would have been better left alone. Also, sorry for all the lighting changes in this video. The clouds kept coming and going, and my camera was going nuts. The other page is just a brain dump, or thought cloud. Now that I'm thinking of it, I should have gave it a different name that went with the theme. Alright, now we're on to the weeklies. The weekly portion of them is nothing interesting, except for the two little Dutch doors that will have more Medusa drawings on them. I don't think I have anything else to say about that actually, so here you go. Oh wait, I guess this actually counts as a portrait too, right? So this theme will have 3 in total. That's all. This next one was so confusing to draw, there were way too many snakes. I couldn't keep track of which bodies were attached to what. Never again. Can we take a second to appreciate how well I drew that hand though? I actually surprised myself, hands are stupid hard to draw. So I just wanted to point that out. I ended up going back to this later and outlining these drawings with color. You'll see that in the flip through. Okay, so this is the third portrait, and my favorite drawing of this whole theme, I think. I went for kind of a statue or bust look, which is kind of ironic, a stone Medusa head. And that is everything for this setup. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me here today and watching this video. Please do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I appreciate the support and the love. I hope you have an amazing June. I can't wait to see what it has in store for both of us. Talk to you soon. Bye!